Hi, my name is Kate. Welcome to my channel, and this is my book review with spoiler of Rina third book from the series The God of Rats, starring Jeremy and why it's moving like that? Jeremy and Cecily Knight and Jeremy Volkov. This is the third book, and I just finished it. Well, actually, this is like my fifth fifth reread of this because it's so good. It's a 14 hours duet narration, and I love the voice of Jeremy. It was by Teddy Hamilton, and I love the accent of Cecily. It's a British accent. This is a almost no, it's only 14 hours and 9 minutes duet narration, so it's double POV. It's a dark romance college, okay, and there's no grumpy and sunshine and all. It's cross proximity because he's a stalker. But anyway, here is my summary for the God of Wrath. So it started with Cecily going to Jeremy's initiation. If you read book 1 and 2, there's always an yearly initiation. But actually, as soon as I've read all of these three books, it only shows that everything happens at the same time. So the one with Gillian and Glenn, Cray and Annika, and then this one, Jeremy and Cecily. So it all happened at the same time. If you notice, or if you read the first book, um, Cecily, no, Glenn also went to the initiation to investigate about the death of Devlan. In here, oops, in here, Cecily went to the initiation to spy on for Landon King, her crush. So she went to the initiation, she met Jeremy, something happened, and then when she returned home, she felt guilty that it was Jeremy, but she had doubt because Jeremy is wearing the orange mask. And at the same time, she had a crush with Landon, and she signed up for this. It's kind of like Tinder, but it's for sex. And she plotted and specifically detailed in the application that it has to be Landon. However, when she and the rest of the girls went to the Heathens party, she met again Jeremy and found out that it was Jeremy who picked up her match on the application, and it started from there. So basically, Jeremy stalked Cecily, and while he was stalking her, he found out that he is having a this association series, which is very familiar to him because his own mother, Leah, from the previous book, also had mental issue. No, not mental issue, mental struggle. Sorry, about dissociation because of a trauma. So Cecily has her own trauma wherein I'm sorry, I'm mixing up he's and her because I'm not used to it. And as you notice, English is not my native language. And again, in the Philippines, we don't use gender, we use siya. So I'm speaking English, having difficulty with he or she because we are not gender based, we are neutral in the Philippines. And oh, by the way, hi, how are you? Oh my god, that's my ADHD talking. Anyways, so Cecily had a trauma that she did not tell anyone because she was framed up. So basically, what happened is that she was given a pill, the RUG, and then was supposed to be RAPE by her ex, but she vomited, and then the guy felt disgusted, but at the same time he took pictures of her naked and used it to threaten her that if she reported to the police or let anyone else know, she will be like put in the corn side so everyone can see her naked body. So that's the reason why she kept silent, she kept quiet, and because of that trauma, it changed her perspective of the world. It changed her as an introvert and very, very like prude. But there was a plot twist with that. And so that's the reason of her de-association. It was only Jeremy who noticed that it was actually a big mental challenge or mental health problem. And so she was doing these episodes like 15 minutes and so many. Well, her friends, like Annika and Ava starts noticing it, but they just keep doing this. Cecily to Earth, Cecily to Earth, and stuff. They thought that it was normal, but it was Jeremy who noticed it wasn't, until Jeremy forced her to confess to him what is happening, what is the reason, and everything else. So he was very concerned, and she told everything, and it was Jeremy who made the vengeance. So basically, oh my god, that's too much plot twist. But he put him into cell, and then there was actually a plot twist. And also Jeremy has her own issue. He opened up to Cecily, and Cecily gave him another perspective from his mother's perspective, and Jeremy like kinda accepted it and started to have a better relationship with his mom by Adrian confirming it that Jeremy excuse me, called often, more often, his mother. And so both of their issue were solved, but part of Jeremy um, still has with the trust issue, and part of Cecily still has because it wasn't completely solved. There was actually a plot twist wherein Jonah was the executioner, and there was a guy behind it who is like the strategist who does how to lure women and all that stuff. And it was Jeremy who saved Cecily from that guy. So basically, he put the ex to the cell where he will be punished for the rest of his life. And then Jeremy unalived the guy by cutting his throat while he was trying to finish the job with Cecily. And it's not always rainbows and sunshine with this story, because Jeremy has a trust issue, and she used to have crush on London. So Jeremy was man caving, very jealous, and just obsessive of Cecily, which is good, but he has trust issue because of his mother. He's scared to be left out and all. But they fought when everything was doing perfect. Like even Jeremy was introduced to the Knight family, to Cecily's friend, but Landon the evil came in, and they fought because Jeremy caught them speaking in a dark alley. And so they fought, and then Jeremy had to quit and give up on Cecily, but his dad came, talked him through it, and then he went back stalking Cecily until Ilya, the right hand of Jeremy, made a story. So they went back together, and the epilogue was them being in the Volkov family in Russia. And then on Jeremy's epilogue, they are also doing the nasty while doing the initiation again. So it was like a happy ending. It's a very good story with unpredictable plot twist. At first, I thought it was Eli who was in the bar, but it wasn't. There was, oh my god, it was so beautiful, amazing. I was trying to predict everything, but my predictions are all wrong. That's how good it is. Now the book review. My rating for this is 5 out of 5, being the highest. The spice is 1000%. This is a dark and has a lot of trigger warning, but he was using the gun, the knife, and all the holes that Cecily has. That's why it's 1000 out of 5 for the spice. This is like a perfect book for me, although I still prefer the Glendon and Killian, but this is also one of my favorite. And my like is that Jeremy literally uneliminated all of Cecily's demon. He put Cecily out of the comfort zone. He made the guys that gave Cecily trauma pay for their life and punish, especially Jonah. And then he met Cecily's family. Every time that Jeremy does the man cave, I swoon. And the spice is very swoon, Marty. Cecily is also like a good girl. However, now we go to dislike. I dislike how she didn't like clearly stated to Jeremy that she is no longer into London, considering she knows that Jeremy has a trust issue because of his childhood trauma. Thank God it was fixed. Oh my god, go back to like, I like how Jeremy and um Adrian, his dad, had a conversation. I cried actually about it. I cried on the part that they had a conversation where he said, "I'm very proud of you," something like that. So that's the like. Everything that I like is related to the Volko family. And out of the dislike, I dislike how Ava was kind of unconsciously, subconsciously using Cecily, and how she was bullying, especially when she said, "Oh, please, you know that's your kink," and all that. I kind of didn't like it, even though they're bestie. And why is she calling everyone bestie? Didn't like that. I feel like Ava is just like her mom, Silver, mean girl. Yeah. Also, I didn't like how Landon was manipulative and very, very pure. I know he is hiding something, and I know his book is about to be next, and probably because don't understand Landon's perspective yet, but he is the main reason why Creighton, Killian, and Jeremy were in trouble, because he is a manipulative, destructive, awful, evil person, Landon. But other than that, I highly recommend this book. I told you, wait, I got luck. This has been my comfort book, and it was amazing. Every time that I'm bored, I just go back to this. Keep going back and forth. So I have this, like, I even like Bookstar, my favorite chapter, because I love it so much. I love it. I hope you do read this book or listen to it. I hope that you like it as much as I liked it, and I thank you for watching this video. I'll see you on the next video. So now I'm having a Rina Kent marathon series, because when I this is actually the first book that made me fall in love with Rina Kent. I read this at TikTok last year and I fell in love with it. I like it, and then so I started to read the Legacy book series, but this is the first book that made me fall in love with Rina Kent, and now expect that most of my future videos will be about Rina Kent's book. Thank you very much again, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.